Hey guys, it's Mr. Vince, and I hope you have a great day today. And in this video, I'm going to showcase you guys the levels 5, 6, and 7 rewards, because I haven't made a video regarding the rewards yet. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. I do want to clarify that I am currently level 7, and only a few people are level 7 so far. But by the time this video gets released to YouTube, there may be a few more people who have reached level 7. So for those wondering, yes, some people are level 7 right now, and this is the reward you get for reaching level 7. So like I said, I'm going to show you guys these rewards right here because I didn't make a video regarding these rewards. I also didn't showcase the radiation detector in a video, so I might as well showcase that as well. But let's get right into some details. For those wondering, the Road Warrior rims and the radiation detector are both completely free when you reach their respective levels. So you don't need the season pass to get the rewards, you just need to reach the respective levels to get the rewards. Now, the Sawblade Spoiler and the Sparks Drift require you to have the season pass once you reach their respective levels to obtain the rewards. So please keep that in mind. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just buy this desert house and boom. I'll go ahead and get inside and show you guys the radiation detector. So the radiation detector is in here. You just need to go down here, and the radiation detector should be somewhere over here. I do have every furniture item in the game, so finding it is a little bit annoying. The radiation radio is the name of the radiation detector, so I'm going to go ahead and select this. And I'm going to actually just plop it right here because I think this is a decent spot for the item itself. Unfortunately though, I got one little problem, and that is the fact that I cannot place down furniture with my controller. So I'm going to have to use my mouse for this because, yeah, it doesn't work properly on controller. So let me go ahead and place down the item, and for some reason it just disappeared. Yeah, that's a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let me go ahead and select the radiation detector again, and I'm just gonna place it down for real this time. So let me go ahead and plop this down, and boom, I just got the radiation detector here. It is called the radiation radio, but it is as it is. So I actually went ahead and did a live stream on this item, and it seems like it actually works because this signal right here will change when there is a nuke. So it is currently red because no one has nuked, but when a nuke strikes the map, this right here will change to green because realistically there is radiation. So it is purely cosmetic for the most part, but this does function when there is a nuke inbound, which is awesome. I like that. But I don't think a lot of people are going to be using this item either way. But it's nice for those who like to roleplay inside of Jailbreak. So that is the level 4 reward. You just need to reach level 4 to get the item. The next item is the Sawblades Spoiler, and the Sawblades Spoiler is a level 5 reward. You do need a season pass to get the spoiler itself, so this is what it looks like in the season 20 list over here, so that's kind of cool. I'll be using the Roadster for this, so I'm going to go ahead and go inside of the garage and head over to Spoiler, because this is where you can find the brand new Sawblade Spoiler at. So if I go ahead and scroll down here, I believe the Sawblade is just right here. So this is the spoiler itself, and as you can see, the Sawblades do function. So I'll go ahead and change the color of these shells right here. I'm pretty sure they're called shells, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, you can't change the color of the saw blades, but you can at least change the color of these, so that's kind of cool. I guess for right now, I'm going to be using pastel blue because I don't want the shells to be a complete white color, and I also don't want them to be too dark. So these are the saw blades. They do function, and I believe they are 2-dimensional. So the saw blades are not 3D, but that's okay. The saw blades do not deal you damage, so if you touch them, you'll be fine. So you can just touch them if you like. The saw blade spoiler is pretty decent. It is a pretty solid apocalyptic item, and it's good for those who just like saw blades. we do have another item called the 𝗘𝗲𝗪𝙩, and it is a rim. So in here I'm going to show you guys the 𝗘𝗲𝗪𝙩 rim. The 𝗘𝗲𝗪𝙩 rim was the top 2% prize in season 13. So this is the rim, and I think it fits well with the 𝗘𝗲𝗪𝙩 spoiler, as you can see. Alright, but let me go ahead and quickly get over here because I need to rob the cargo train. I'm pretty close to 23 million, so that's not too bad. Alright, so I also want to clarify that the level 8 reward is going to take me some time to get, and I'm most likely going to get the level 8 reward tomorrow because our contracts reset tomorrow. So just wanted to throw that information right there. You do need 538 XP to reach level 8, so it's about the same XP as last season. What are you doing, Hyperchrome? Alright, well, now that I just showed you guys the 𝗘𝗲𝗪𝙩 spoiler, I'll also go ahead and show you the level 6 reward, the Road Warrior rims. So I'll go ahead and spawn in a vehicle that shows big rims. So in this case, I'm going to use the monster truck. So this is the monster truck, and I'm just going to go over to the garage, and then I'm going to go over the rim. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the newest sort, and here it is. This is the Road Warrior rim. The Road Warrior rims look great. I think they fit really well with your vehicles, especially the Striker. And it's one of 2 rims this season. The other one is the Biohazard over here. You need the season pass to get this one. The Road Warrior rims are a level 6 reward, so you do not need the season pass to get the rims. Unless if you want to trade for them, which honestly I don't recommend doing, because you can just reach level 6 if you're quick enough. With that being said, these rims do kind of remind me of the Center Lock rims from season 6. They were a level 7 reward, so those rims are amazing. I like these rims too. And they do kind of stick out, which is kind of neat, I'm not going to lie. They do kind of remind me of the spike rims as well. So these are the spike rims. And I gotta say, they look fire. Even during their time, they were pretty awesome rims. And then these are the center lock rims from season 6. They were a level 7 reward, so yeah, you needed to reach level 7 with the season pass to get these rims in season 6. And these are the Road Warrior rims. Yeah, if I compare these to the center lock, they both look a little bit identical, but these ones actually look pretty good. I like these ones a bit more because of the fact that the design is actually pretty good. I like the design. You can see some spikes on the rims. But now, it's about time. I'm about to show you guys the brand new drift that was added for this season. So this is the Spark Drift. It has the icon of a sun, which is pretty interesting, but alright. You do need to reach level 7 with the season pass to get this drift, and it is the second seasonal drift in the game. The first one was the Arroyo Drift, and you needed to be part of the top 2% in season 19 to get this drift. Okay, so here is the Spark Drift in the garage, and you can see that it looks amazing. So if I go ahead and use the Flamethrower Drift, you can see what it looks like. So I gotta say, it looks very good. If I hold down Shift, I can make it look even better. And it's good. But let me go ahead and select the Spark Drift. This is what it looks like when I hold down Shift, and I think that's pretty awesome. But now I'll go ahead and show you guys the actual drift itself outside of the garage. So here's what it looks like when your vehicle is stationary, and it already looks good. And then when I start driving, oh yeah, you can definitely see that the drift actually looks super realistic. I actually did kind of complain a little bit because when you drive your vehicle with the drift enabled, the sparks don't look as good, which is kind of true, but I would say they're good if your vehicle is kind of slow. So as you can see, the drift looks good. I like it at high graphics, but if I go ahead and lower down the graphics, the drift still looks good and it's not bad. I honestly think this drift still looks alright at low graphics. I didn't even notice that, but there's that. Let me go ahead and increase the graphics again. And boom, this is the drift. And I think it needs to be improved a little bit, but aside from that, I think it's pretty good. The size itself is kind of small, especially when you're driving your vehicles around, but overall, I'll give this a 7 out of 10. It's not a horrible drift, and I'm sure a lot of you like this drift. I do personally think this drift fits with Season 20 well because of the fact that in apocalyptic related situations, you would use a vehicle that has very horrible tires. So I could see that. But overall, the prizes are good. The level 4 reward is purely cosmetic, but I will definitely give some credit to it because it does function when you launch a nuke. And I'll show you guys a clip of the radiation detector working. So here it is. Okay, sorry about that. So wait, did somebody launch a nuke? You're gonna use it sometime this. Get ready for a nuke, everybody! He's gonna nuke the server! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. There's a nuke. Oh no. Would buy Twitter for $1 trillion. Does it get detected? It gets so blurry. Excuse me. Did it get detected? Oh, it did. Look at that. It turned green. Oh, now it turned red. So yeah, it actually did get detected. That's cool. That's actually kind of cool. I just noticed it turned green. Let's go. It actually works, but only if you nuke. So yeah, if you looked earlier, it was green. It was green. I just noticed. It was. Oh my goodness, that is actually very cool. I like that. No way, it actually did turn green. Yeah, I think that is pretty insane. I'll give the radiation detector a 5 out of 10 because even though it's purely cosmetic, it does function and the design is amazing. The level 5 reward is actually pretty solid, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily the best spoiler in the game. But if you like saw blades, then there you go. It's another animated spoiler and I think it's pretty good. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's not really the best looking spoiler, and it's not my favorite animated spoiler, but it does fit with the apocalyptic theme, so I'll give some credit to the creator for the design of the spoiler. It looks pretty good. And then here is the level 6 reward rating, from me at least. The Road Warrior rims look pretty solid. I think they're good enough for the season, and they do kind of remind me of both the center lock and the spike rims because the design is kind of a hybrid between the two. And I don't think it's a bad thing because the rims look great. I'll give the rating of about a 7 out of 10 because these rims actually have a nice design. I did put them a little bit lower though because they don't necessarily look the best, nor will I use them a lot, but I'm sure a lot of you will put this at a higher rating. It's definitely one of those non-season pass items that actually look good. So that's why I put this at a 7 out of 10. I mean, design-wise, it's actually not my favorite, but it does look a lot better than most of the other rim designs. But now I'll go ahead and talk about the Spark Drift. I think I already ranked the Spark Drift at a 7 out of 10 because the drift itself is very good, but it definitely needs to have some sizing improvements since it's way too unnoticeable when you're driving a vehicle and you're using the drift itself. But if your vehicle is slowing down or your vehicle is just stationary, then the drift is much more noticeable. But I wouldn't say the drift is very bad. It definitely is a very realistic looking drift, and I will definitely give no offense to the creator because I think the drift itself is good. I mean, look at the back of the drift. You can definitely see the actual sparks coming out, so that's pretty cool. Overall, the rewards are pretty good, and I will definitely check out the other rewards very soon. I will most likely make a video on the level 8 reward on Tuesday because, like I said earlier in the video, I will most likely hit level 8 tomorrow because our contracts are resetting, so there's that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to let me know what you think of the rewards in the comments. And as always, my name is Mr. Vince, and I hope you have a great day today.